So he couldn't slow up the attackers at all. TSM have to make this post plant work. Here's a quick one for Silence on top of screens there. He's going to be able to fall off of that position now as 2G group up on towards the attacker spawn side of map, but TSM are good for it. They explode on towards rafters. Seven's able to give as good as he gets at the very least. Now in a 1 versus 1. Must win for Seven. He gets his 3. And look at that score. He has come alive out of the doldrums and has handed TSM.
That push up from Silence was so nice, but then on the double swing, just couldn't pick a target in that moment. High-low, didn't know where to aim. And Prize just feeling the pressure from the wingman.
M80 will start to back out. Just against the smoke so that Sim can get finished off, but it's a bait! Skimon steps in and it's a trade back. M80 only good for 1 on the win, now letting fly a thrash of his own, but stalls out the timer until the perfect moment to grab both bodies on the remainder of M80. And TSM, it takes a little more investment, but they will cash out with a tie game.
Blinded out, has to run away.
Spotted, pinged by Koala on the drift, and he's just gonna take this fight. Seven will win it! Still flashed, still stuck in market, still M80 taking the site and a spike plant. Now Nismo attempting to engage. Seven has a thrash, but a thrash in tandem. Poised will protect the president though, and TSM, all fights are won. Seven now up and running again, will let his little guy go as the rest of TSM will storm Xander, easily taken over. No Blacklight flawless, but 4 stay standing. Not use it in mid initially. TSM, they've taken the fight to them. Xander falling early. TSM will scurry into mid and take over again, winning all their fights. Net, at least winning one against Poise, trying to stay put for the do-si-do, but now with 2v2, or 2v3, excuse me, and Seven with the angle to flank in. Defenders sweep through, take a 4-piece to end the round, and give TSM the opening map of the match.
Coming from the front, GMD on the flank, and Stella were quick to respond and quick to double push, double swing. And TSM find themselves behind, but at a different angle this time, coming from Garage, and the Odin is loud and proud. A 3 for Seven.
That's exactly what I was talking about. They would be weak side towards our front with less util, so push through, flush him out with the Euro Flash, and it was perfect. But look at this retake back from...
And ready, right where TSM want to open that door. Door is closed, so Warhu is able to get back on his feet. But Stella are just striking on all sides, and it's just Seven now becoming the battle stage you were hoping to see, Vans. But there are too many players from Stella, but wait! Seven gets away under pressure. Diamonds form 1v1 between Stella and TSM.
I was with you, Lemon Kiwi. I thought this round was over already. And we just had the round flipped on its side with the spray transfer out from Seven. That pick
to sink his teeth into GMD. Reinforcements on the way. They just rotate into the sidelines of Stella. Oh, but Seven is worth his weight in gold and buys enough time for Team Latinos up to get into position with open sightlines. Now with the wall off, they can at least get the resurrect going. TSM have a chance, equal numbers. Time on Stella's side, 2 in the corner, 1 in main. Still a flash for Chisora. So they could still work with that. We're waiting for TSM to approach them. Stella back to their reactive style, but Seven and wreaking havoc. The op gets traded, but it will be recovered. Seven is a hero again.
ups and downs going into the regular season here for TSM, but when it comes down to these crucial moments in these crucial games, man, does he step up to the occasion. In these moments where they're facing elimination in the North American playoffs for the last 2 years, they go on a lower bracket.
Not necessarily that good. Not a whole ton of resources, but now they're going to be marching in.
Perfect for another freebie. Hunter's Fury will do a lot of stalling, and Seven will do a lot of killing. He's still on top of the barrier.
Yeah.
He's stayed in this corner of the site for the past 2 straight rounds, and he's gotten like 8 kills.
Put 7 up on that barrier orb. We are big chilling. Things have been so consistent from TSM on these couple of rounds here, and the amount of value that they've been getting at just kind of flushing out.
Needing to stay alive to kind of help heal everybody up if some tags going on, but Team Solid now been gifted the site. Deja Zine, it's usually so good at hitting those shots when he slides, but Seven is stoic. The battle stage has arrived, and Team Solid have dropped the spiked Seven and actually just gonna smoke it off so you can grab sight, but you don't have an alternative. You just don't have time. 8 seconds left, and Rafa would have liked to escape with the rifle. And
to cover up that one-way boxes over on that A side. And he's like, okay, well, I have no more util left. We need to figure out what's happening towards the mid-round. Decides to walk out and gets punished right away. But look at the micro adjustments and the items that Seven is finding, dodging around all that util.
Lovers Rock with a big pick and a gate crash to get right back to his team. It drags some players off of B, which has left Cupid isolated for a moment. Luckily, Seven's here in time to save the day! The man's getting more and more every time! A 3K here to put Pacific onto 12 on stage.
Yeah, 27-10. The team that finished second
Enemy round B.
over in America's Ascension. Well, one of the players from there is currently he's currently farming the team that won EMEA Ascension.